Greetings, folks. Well, you know what? After the corruption I exposed last night, I'd rather be in Barbados or anywhere other than Ireland that I barely recognise anymore. But no, folks, I won't leave because this is my country, our country, and we're not going anywhere. Last night's TikTok with Thomas Normal has now exploded. Over 180,000 views and counting. We've cracked open a can of worms now for the HSE and the so-called Fair Deal scheme, or as I'm now calling it, the Queer Deal scheme, because it's anything but fair, this deal. It's surely a queer deal if ever there was one. Since I went public at 10 p.m. last night, my phone hasn't stopped ringing. So many people have reached out to me with heartbreaking stories of what has been stolen from their elderly loved ones, their dignity, their estates, and their final years. It's shocking, folks, to think that after a lifetime of paying taxes, our elderly are being forced to hand over huge chunks of their family homes to the state, just to offer basic care in their final few days. Is this another land grab by this Irish cobbled-together government, I ask you? I've already drafted 3 letters for Thomas, one to Purtle solicitors, one to the Fair Deal scheme, and one to Abbott Close nursing home. I'm asking them the hard questions. I want full transparency for Thomas. I want to know where Thomas's father's estate has gone for him, and more importantly, what's left of it. The good news is, though, thanks to the public outcry, TikTok have reinstated Thomas's account, and mysteriously enough, those who were threatening and intimidating him in the streets are now suddenly saluting him, being nice to him. Funny that. Thomas's safety now is everyone's priority. Let me be clear that anyone who tries to impede on Thomas from getting justice will be held accountable. To everyone now who has supported me to date, we have raised over €9,804 in the Keen Save Ireland GoFundMe page. I can account for every single penny of it, and I have nothing to hide, and full transparency as always. To my supporters at home and abroad, you are part of this movement. You are the reason I keep fighting. I can't do it without you. Please, if you can, donate whatever you can to this Keen Save Ireland GoFundMe page so we can continue together to expose the truth and demand justice. This is not the Ireland our ancestors fought and died for. Let's make Ireland great again. Let's save our country together. I know where I stand, but do you know? I want to take a moment also to say fair play to the Criminal Assets Bureau, the CAB, who have been doing phenomenal work in Tralee and the Kerry region over the past few days. They're out there rooting out the drug barons, the so-called businesses that have been profiteering from the drug trade right here in Tralee. Let's be crystal clear, folks. These drug barons are destroying lives. They are destroying families. They are destroying teenagers, our teenagers. And I say this loud and proud. Hands off to CAB. Keep going. The book should be thrown at these people. No mercy, no second chances. We need to protect our children, our teenagers, and we need to protect our communities. We need to stand up to the ones making millions while burying our youth. This is the kind of work that saves lives, and I, for one, will always support that. Yesterday, I was also looking at the City West protest on the media outside the Dáil, and I couldn't believe the arrogance when I witnessed Paul Gogarty, the same Paul Gogarty who in 2009 told Deputy Emmett Stagg, "Fuck you, Deputy Stagg," in the Dáil, is still showing the same level of disrespect. Yesterday, I felt like saying it back to him. Fuck you, Deputy Gogarty. You will not speak to Malachy Stinson or the proud people of Sogart and City West. We will not be silenced. City West Hotel is being purchased now for housing illegal migrants without consultation, and it's simply not acceptable. But here's the truth. We don't need to stoop to your vulgarity, Deputy Gogarty. Our power is in your truth. Our weapons is our unity. And now I'm calling for unity across the entire island, north and south, because while there are battles here and our brothers and sisters in Ballymena are living through riots that have raged now for over 3 nights. Petrol bombs, racist attacks, homes destroyed, all fueled by disinformation and division. As Amnesty International warned, death is only a petrol bomb away. Let me say this loud and clear. We cannot let Ireland burn, not north, not south. We need unity, not hate. We need justice, not corruption. We need truth, not silence. Which brings me to this. This Saturday, all roads lead to Limerick's Arthur Quay at 1 p.m. for a peaceful protest against this cobbled-together Irish government. We're calling out the rot at the very core of the system. The latest Gardaí recruitment drives in asylum centres. Our Taoiseach Micheál Martin, who calls us mongrels, says he's very surprised. Really? Does he think we're just a pack of mongrels and fools as well? Who signed off on this? How did Gardaí end up recruiting people, in many cases, who have no passports, no documentation, no background checks? This isn't just incompetence. This is a betrayal of the Irish people's trust. They think we're asleep. They think we're fools. They think we won't ask questions. But I've news for you, Micheál Martin, and this Irish cobbled-together government. We are awake now, and we are many, and we are united, north and south of the borders. This is not the Ireland that our ancestors fought for and died for. I'll see you all in Limerick this Saturday, Arthur's Quay, at 1 p.m. Be there. Gora Míle Maith Agaibh.